Welcome back to Gary's Economics. Today we are going to do a channel update. Okay, so we're filming this beginning of April, and the last month has been absolutely mental for me, for the channel. I feel like I've done just about every single podcast in the world. I've been in just about every newspaper in the country. The channel has grown unbelievably quickly, like every single channel, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. And it's mainly been because of the book publicity. And first thing to say is that the book was #1. Most of you will probably have seen posts I did on various channels. Like the book came out #1, beginning of March, biggest #1 of the year, massive, nearly twice #2. We stayed #1 for 2 weeks, which was amazing. It's really hard to stay #1 because all of your pre-orders count to your first week. So when you're competing with like other week 1 books, like they have a massive advantage. So it was crazy that we stayed #1. We've been in the top 3 for 4 weeks now, just being beaten by new releases basically. So I don't know what to say to you. I need to, the book is a Sunday Times #1 best-selling book, and that's something I will be able to take to my grave and tell my grandkids about if I ever have any. And that is basically thanks to you guys who bought the book. Basically, we got the pre-order numbers in like a couple of weeks before, and the pre-orders were massive, and like that would have been enough basically to be #1 by itself. So yeah, just I don't know what to say really. A massive thank you to everybody who bought the book. It's because of you that the book's #1, and that's been amazing for me. It's like a great source of pride for me, so thank you. But yeah, it's also just given us unbelievable growth on the channel. Like the YouTube, we only hit 100,000 YouTube subs just over maybe a month ago, 6 weeks ago, and at the moment we're at 173, and it's still growing really quickly. The Insta's through 100,000. It's just we got mentioned in the House of Commons. SNP mentioned the work in the House of Commons. We had the deputy head of the Green Party tweeting about it yesterday. So, you know, we're getting recognised by politicians, recognised all over the world. I'm getting recognised in the street about 10 times a day. I've been touring across the country. I've been to Bath, Bristol, Manchester, Liverpool. I went out to Dublin, and we've been like filling up big rooms in all those places, and it's been amazing. It's been overwhelming. I don't really know what to say. It's just been mad. But yeah, thank you for everyone who bought the book, who promoted the book, who bought the audio book. You know, I hope you like my accents. Those who bought the audio book, who's just everyone who's been following the channel for years, and I hope you guys are enjoying, you know, the growth in the message and the growth in the understanding of these ideas. As I was going to say as much as I am, but to be honest, I've been so unbelievably busy the last like month or 6 weeks that I haven't really had much time to sort of stop and take it all in. I've just been unbelievably busy doing so much media, you know, just newspapers, radio channels, podcasts, and the book has also been released in the USA, Australia, Ireland, Germany, Netherlands, and I've been doing publicity for those countries as well. So you might have just seen the UK publicity if you're watching from the UK, but I've also been doing all this international publicity as well. I should thank a few people. Like obviously you read the book, but behind the scenes there's like a whole team at Allen Lane, which is the imprint of Penguin that published the book. There's my editors, there's a publicity team, there's a marketing team, there's a sales team, and they all put a lot of work in. Also, like the people who work at bookshops, you know, I've been getting sent photos from across the country of like window displays in bookshops, and it's not like, for example, it doesn't come down from like Waterstone's head office, like put Gary's book in the window. Like it's the individual staff at the stores who decide what goes in the window. So yeah, just thank everyone who has helped it. All of the guys who work at bookshops, all the independent bookshops, you know, all the guys at Waterstones. I've seen like so many massive displays. Foyles here in London on Tottenham Road had a massive window display. Yeah, so you know, it's not just me. There's a whole team of people that work towards getting this book out and getting, you know, all the publicity we have, that's down to like the publicity team at Penguin who have been amazing. So yeah, thank you to everyone, the guys at Penguin, the guys at the bookshops, but most of all you guys for buying the book, because that's what gets the book to #1. And yeah, and the people who've been supporting the message from the beginning. You know, I just want to say, like, I've been so busy with book stuff the last week. It's the last like month. It's been quite difficult to do the YouTube. I've just been working so hard, but we're getting it done. We're going to keep getting videos out every week on economics. Just want to encourage you. You know, the book is part of the political project. Like, I love the book. I think the book is really good. I put my heart and soul into it, but it's part of a bigger picture project, and I'm hoping you guys are seeing the growth in the channels, and you're realizing that, you know, that it's going to help us grow the voice. Yes, I hope you enjoy it. I hope those who read the real book, the physical book, the audio book, I hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, keep sharing it. I brought just like some random stuff to show you, because you guys would have only seen the English book, but I've got all the different versions here. So I figured I'd show you them because I get sent them in the post. So this is the UK version, which if you're watching from the UK, this is the one you've bought. We've also had this one come out in the States. Also, this is Crown, is the imprint, which is part of Penguin as well. That's out there in the States. So this is the Dutch version, Spelen met Geld. I think it's doing well there. We got some great press in the Dutch. I've been swearing in far too much of my press, and there's a massive Dutch, I've got the Dutch newspaper, which is like something in Dutch, and the only word you can read is fucking, which is typical of my press. This is the German version, very intense German face, and I've even brought, this is a special American, this is like advanced proof you get. This was never got published, this one. Maybe I'll like do some sort of, give this to somebody on the channel somehow. But yeah, I don't know what to say. It's been mad. It's really helped the growth of the channel. Thanks to everyone who's bought it and supported it, and people who've been following on the channel from day one, all of the guys who retweet my stuff on Twitter, all of the guys who share everything. Yeah, it's really building up the political project, and it's making me sort of realise that if we keep going, then maybe we can start to change things. But yeah, there's a long way to go. Hopefully we'll get a film or a TV series made out of it. I'm not allowed to talk too much about that, but we've got a deal in progress. But look, we do it for a reason. We do it because, you know, because we don't want the economy to collapse, and we're going to try and stop it from collapsing. So yeah, keep following, keep sharing, and yeah, just well done to us, to you, for everyone who's been following for a long time, and thanks for your support. And yeah, we'll keep going. I might take a holiday at some point, but we'll keep going. Thank you.